You probably know my mum, Judy Finnegan. You probably know my dad, Richard Madeleys.
I wouldn't be so sure.
And you probably know my husband, James Haskell. Look who it is! It's a big, topless rugby player. But do you know me? Happy Father's Day! Probably not.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you guys for coming.
I'm Chloe Madeleys, and this is A Family Affair.
Bodhi. Oh my God.
No. Oh. Being a new mum brings a roller coaster of emotions. It's very jarring. I'm still getting my head around it.
I can imagine.
There's the ups.
Do you want to marry a prince, babe? Because we can sort that out.
Look, that one looks like Daddy.
What the hell? You just walk.
There's the downs. James, if you do that again, I will divorce you.
Jesus Christ. She shushes me like I'm a dog, and I'm like, oh, shushes me like the baby. I'm like, shush me again. And that's the last thing I'll ever do.
But in the end,
That's just family life.
We.
don't ever do that again.
Yeah!
Go on, you can do it.
Welcome to my life.
Here are the plans for today. Step 1, change your nappy. Step 2, go downstairs and start getting ready for lunch. Because you're gonna see Nonna and Grandad. Yeah! We're gonna give Daddy hell. Because Daddy got home very, very late last night. And we're very, very naughty. Let's go. Mwah. Remember, we're giving Daddy hell all day. All day.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Why does I feel like the temperature in this room's gone down way colder now I've come in?
Because you came in absolutely battered after spending the whole evening at White City with your mate.
I spent most of my life in the doghouse. I mean, I basically, to be honest with you, the doghouse, I've furnished it so well, it's actually nice in the inside of the house. So
Stop
I spend my
acting
entire
like a
life
dog
in
and you won't have to stay in.
I think we should have a chat about what Dada did last night. She's judging you with her eyes. Look, she's nervous.
High five, yeah, high five. Oh.
She's not going to give you a high five. She's judging you.
Obviously, the international law of having a baby, the man's life changes a smidge, the woman's is like turned upside down.
Like, I have text message evidence against Dada.
What's the plan tonight, tomorrow morning with B? If you can take her in the morning so I can shower and get my shit together, that would be great. And he said, no problem at all. I'll take her. First lie. I'm not out late. You actually said out line and then you said late. I'm not out late. So at this point, you're clearly pissed. He said, I will do it all, full stop, honestly. Followed by multiple pictures of you and the boys off your absolute trolley. James is already not in my good books this morning, and Bodhi is really rubbing salt in the wound with her favourite new word.
Yes, who's the best?
She's not saying Dada. There's no meaning. She's just finally understood that she can, like, intonate.
Maybe she wants you to be more like me. Maybe that's what she's trying to do. Like, holding you, like, please be dead.
Okay. Ma. She definitely knows what mama means, even though she can't say it. No, ma. Ma. It's just pointless. I'm just never gonna get anywhere with this.
Today, we've got Grandma Judy and Grandad Richard coming over for Sunday lunch, which means I've got a hungover husband, a crawling, screaming 7-month-old, and Sunday lunch to cook.
Oh, you look lovely.
And so do you.
And champagne.
Champagne. Gravy.
Gravy in a flask. So
And
nice.
it's ready to pour, it's hot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They live 5 minutes down the road, and it feels really reassuring and safe to have them around so much.
Hello. Hello. Look how excited you are to see. Go on in.
When Mum and Dad see Bodhi, Mum is very excitable. She makes lots of very loud, high-pitched noises.
You sweetie pops, aren't you? You're such a sweetie.
Are you teething?
There's Grandad. Whoops. nearly dropped you.
Oh my God, pink cheeks.
I know.
That means trouble.
Dad's really doting with her when I'm there. He's really quick to give me a break. He takes her off me. He takes her out the room so I'm not, like, you know, watching.
Hey, boo-boo. Oh. Oh.
Let's see if we can get her to do the wave thing. Run away with Nonna.
Hello.
Go on, by yourself. Do a little wave.
Bobo. Hello, Bobo.
First time I met Richard and Judy was on Boxing Day, actually. I met the whole family in one go, and they were great. I mean, Richard was cooking Christmas dinner in the kitchen. I went in to offer to help, gave him, you know, he said, "Come on, Richard, you're like struggling a bit." He went, off. And I was like, wow, okay. Went back to the table, and Chloe was like, "You're right." And I was like, "Look, probably should go. Your dad just told me." She went, "Oh, don't worry about him. He does that to everybody." Did it to Jamie Oliver when he came round. You know, I was like, okay, this is going to be a different sort of family vibe.
Chef Madeleys in the house, is it?
Yeah, I'm making bisto gravy. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Of course.
You know, you're missing a golden opportunity.
What's that?
You could be telling me out of your
Yeah,
kitchen.
I know. But you know what, Richard? My eternal respect for you means that I could just never do that. Yeah, that's perfect. Chloe, do you want to carve?
Carve? Yeah, I'll carve unless one of you wants to do it. Don't let Dad touch
Don't
the thing.
let Dad carve.
Right, let's go through to the kitchen.
Your dad's mugging off Bisto.
No, I meant Dad, meaning her dad.
No, I know you did. Yeah, no, I know. I don't think I'm quite qualified as the dad in the conversation. There's only one dad here, and there's a pretender to the throne.
Oh, Chloe, we can use this.
For what? No, it's fine. How's the gravy? I shouldn't have left you alone with the gravy.
Big enough?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, now, do you want to add yours?
Well, why don't we
think
put it in the big glass and then we can mix it up properly?
Dad is 100% what you see is what you get. I mean, there's nothing, he's a caricature of himself, it's brilliant. Mum's completely different in real life than what anyone ever sees and ever has seen on TV. Mum, do you think she's grown?
Not in the last week. She's very, very long. Yeah. Well, it's you, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
But I hope she's not as tall as you.
I know, so do I. Otherwise she'll be a professional wrestler.
No, I live in fear that
If she
she's going
gets
to look like
anything
James.
from me, it's going to be the gob and the height. That's the problem, isn't it?
Here, look.
I would say since Bodhi got here, Sunday lunch has become, like, the highlight of my week.
Cheers, guys. Hurry.
Cheers.
Cheers, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for the lovely flowers. Can we say grace? What we're about to see, Med Law makes truly thank you, Amen. Thank you.
You took her to see that specialist the other day, didn't you? The heart one.
Yeah. When Bodhi was born, they found a small hole in her heart, so we have to take her back when she's a year old and get it checked again.
You just kept looking into his dreamy eyes, that's the problem.
He's so sexy.
Chloe wasn't really interested in anything he's saying. He's just a really sexy heart doctor who like helps
He's
children.
the head
Chloe-
cardiologist, and he's Italian, and he's got a bit of greying hair. Sexy.
How old is he?
Hang on.
See, Mum cares.
You fall for an English international rugby player. Now you're falling for a heart surgeon. Honestly, Chloe.
Oh my God, I'm really like
You are a
one-upping
cliche.
you.
You're like Bridget Jones.
Doctors who are really good at their job and happen to be quite good looking as well are irresistible,
Are you
aren't they?
speaking from experience or just a theoretical?
yeah.
This is why George Clooney was such a hit.
Yeah.
You interviewed him, didn't you, Mum? And
Oh, yeah.
what's he like in real life? Because I really fancy George Clooney.
He's lovely. And he's even better looking than he is on
Really?
screen.
My childhood with my parents being, I guess, household names, really, by the time I was a toddler, was amazing. I remember my mum, when she found out that George Michael was going to come over for dinner, because she was, like, obviously growing up his biggest fan, and she just basically somersaulted over the sofa and was like, we have to, got obsessed with buying new hand towels for the bathroom, I remember. Like, so it wasn't lost on them either.
What's she saying?
I got dad.
Aren't you? You are.
My mum went and said, how's Bodhi doing? I said, great. And she goes, well, what, has she done the thing for the first time? I went, well, she sneezed, farted, shat herself and coughed all at the same time, which I was like, I didn't know was humanly possible.
Oh, she's definitely your daughter. I heard somebody say the other day that parents do have favourites.
Do you know, I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
No, honestly.
Well, some weeks you think so-and-so's being a total pain.
Some weeks he's behaving like a little cow, another week's behaving like a bastard. Yeah, of course.
That's just family life, you know. You just deal with
the ups and downs as it happens.
Is it true that you can have a favourite son-in-law?
You're the only son-in-law.
Well, funny you should say that. Well, so what it's saying is...
You're my favourite
by default-
son-in-law.
Thank you, Judy. Excellent. Let's go, lady. Let's see the walking. Go on the big walking. Go on the big walking.
Wait.
Go on.
Oh,
This
first
is
attempt.
first attempt. Come on.
Bodhi is on the cusp of taking her first steps.
Okay, you go back to mummy now. Come on. This is a big moment. Can you do a first walk? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Ah!
You got one and a half step.
When she can walk properly, she's going to be an absolute hand grenade.
Yeah, she's very physical. I think we're going to struggle to get her to sit down. I'm kind of dreading it, to be honest.
What age are they supposed to walk?
I think the earliest that I've ever heard of it happening is 8 months.
Do you always find it funny with other parents who are like, well, my child, she could tap dance when she was 7 months old. You're like, oh, get off.
There's definitely an underlying competitiveness between parents. Let me pull up her ream pants. Might be a pants problem. Stop kicking me. Try to like steady her. and let
Okay,
her-
steady the
let
ship.
her
Steady the ship. Calm yourself. Put your arms down. No, don't wave at the whatever you're waving at. And focus on the task. Set the feet. No dancing. No dancing. And go.
Oh!
Do one more. I reckon. Come on, one more.
It's going to be a classic rugby dad.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it. No, you've got to be drunk. You can do it. Come on, baby. Daddy. Bodhi. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
head to the chin.
Oh, dear. Hey, I got you. I'm sorry you hurt yourself on my foot. I'm sorry the blame lies fully with you and there'll be no lawsuits later on. Right, ready? Go on. Go on, sweetie. Go on.
Right back on the horse.
Go on. Okay, go. Oh! Yes!
You know what? I think if we get 3,
Yeah, okay,
we can
ready?
say she's
Ready, let's go.
walking.
Come to me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Whee! That was 4 steps.
Hands up. Champion! Well done.
Oh, she's so cute. When I was quite young, I think pre-teens is probably the right kind of phase of my life, I started to get really bad anxiety. I stopped sleeping. I couldn't keep any food down. I stopped leaving the house and it got really bad. My dad walked into the kitchen one morning and I was just sitting in a heap on the floor crying. And he was like, okay, you need to go see a doctor. I don't know how to help you. You don't know how to help you. I was referred to a therapist, and one of the things that they told me to do was to start exercising. I was very lucky that all of this coincided with me meeting my now ex-boyfriend, who was a personal trainer and a bodybuilder, and he took me in the gym, and he put an Olympic bar on my back, and he taught me how to squat, and my whole life changed like that. I was present for the first time in a very long time. I felt strong for the first time in a long time. I felt capable. Everything that I needed to feel, I felt. And I was like, oh, weightlifting. Okay, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. I don't think it would be wrong to say that health and fitness saved my life. Hi, Emma. It's so good to meet you. It made me more mentally and physically healthy, and it gave me a new career and a purpose. That's what I was really lacking.
How are you? Oh my God, it's so light. I forget how light they are. You're like a feather, Noah. Oh gosh, sorry, I forget. 5 months old. Oh my God, I'm so used to like sturdy Bodhi.
Today, I am meeting a new postnatal client of mine.
Was he your first?
Yes, first and unexpected.
I wasn't planned either. My parents are thrilled that they got me now.
I love being a personal trainer and I love being an online coach, and it feels really good to be back at work after having Bodhi. Bye. Love you. Bye. What exactly is your goal right now? Where are you at? Where do you want to get to?
I want to get rid of the big fat pregnant belly?
Since I became a PT, I have made an effort to try and add to my qualifications, and I recently qualified pre and postnatal.
You're still breastfeeding, aren't you?
Yeah.
You'll find that things start to go back to normal as you come away from it.
It's such a huge part of my life now. It would be stupid as a coach not to open the door to have that client base.
Have you had any issues with incontinence since having Noah?
No, I've been fine with that, to be fair. I don't have time to go to the toilet when I've got
I know, right? How stressful. I remember the first time I did a poo after having Bodhi was the most stressful 10 minutes of my life, and I was like, I'm gonna die, everything's gonna tear open, they're gonna find me infected and dead on the bathroom floor.
So before I'll do any weightlifting with my postnatal clients, the first thing I have to do is make sure that they can engage their core. Now, as you exhale,
I want you to imagine that you're pulling in a tampon with your vagina and also with your anus at the same time.
Okay.
I know it sounds disgusting, and I'm sorry, but most women have used the tampon, and you know what it feels like.
Big, deep breath in, pull it in, and then as you exhale,
engage your pelvic floor.
Yeah.
Cues are important. I don't care if they're disgusting. If they work, I'm using them.
my physiotherapist, I walked into her, it was 16 weeks postnatal, and I was in hell because all I wanted to do was get back in the gym. I went into her office one day and I was like, am I ready? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what do you want to see? Do you want me to do like a goblet squat? Do you want me to do like a dumbbell press? She was like, well, first I want you to take your underwear off. And she was like, I need to feel when what your pelvic floor can handle. And I was like, okay then. So she basically sat where you are with a glove on her hand and some lube. And I took my pants down and I picked up a weight and she put her hands inside me and she went, okay, squat. And I squatted.
Onto her hand?
Yeah, no, her hand was on me the whole time. She was like, turn on your pelvic floor. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, fine, get next weight up. And then I got to 20 kgs. And she was like, right, that's your breaking point. I was like, okay, fine. And then I got in the car, like, laughing my head off, like, I can't believe that just happened.
My God.
Called my husband. He was like, why didn't you let me come today? And I was like, you're disgusting.
Showtime, baby. Showtime, baby. Come on, now you gotta.
Now we've done a little bit of core and pelvic floor, I'm gonna take Emma through some movements that are reflective of things that she will do with Noah.
Imagine if it's Noah, bum out, knees come down, perfect. Grab it, pick it up, push the floor away.
Yeah!
Babe, I think that's the quickest the client's ever got good form on a deadlift.
I love my job. It's the most fulfilling thing in the world.
The next thing I want to show you is a shoulder press. And this is going to help you when it comes to playing with Noah.
Will this also help my bingo wings?
No, that's triceps.
When clients pick up what you're putting down, it's like, oh, you feel like you've won. It's just such a great job.
So lovely to meet you. Bye. Lovely to meet you both.
Right, let's go. Let's
Bye,
do
Noah.
deadlifts with you.
Yeah.
Stairgates. Bodhi, you broke into the baby-proofing box. How did she die? She ate all the baby-proofing stuff.
So now that Bodhi's taken her first steps, it is time for the really fun job of baby-proofing the house.
I don't think this is going to work, you know. Sort of feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry to be a pain. Is it okay if I just go past you, or is it really the worst time in the world for that?
It's the worst time in the world ever.
Okay.
She's so tired.
All right, we've got it. Go on then.
Maybe measure it out and try to do it on the floor so I can get back up, or because I've just got to put her down. Maybe just do it after.
Yes, thank you. It's very helpful for advice. Oh, suck a dick. I'm the most unmanly man in the history of the world. I hate DIY. It's never going to fit.
James is not a manly man. He looks like a manly man.
In reality, I'm just a charlatan, really. I'm not very good at anything.
This is bollocks. No, well, fuck the stairgate opposite. It's not going to work. So I give up. But it's not going to work. So it looks like my daughter's just going to have to fall down the stairs repeatedly until she learns not to do it again. Because I can't. It doesn't fit. Fuck off.
This is the international law of being a parent.
I just don't want
is
to
that
do
you
it.
really can't be bothered to do things that you absolutely have to do.
But the problem is that is too far away.
It's too narrow. We need a bigger one. It's fine. We'll donate them. We'll just get bigger ones. And for the time being, we're just going to have to shut all the doors so you can't get out.
Can't we just ask her not to fall down the stairs? Has anyone tried that?
Right, bathroom.
I mean, it's a death trap, bathroom.
What about toilet seat here? This looks like it would do a toilet seat.
What's she going to do with a toilet seat? She's not going to fall down a toilet.
Do we need to do it?
No.
These corners, she pulls herself up on her.
Right, OK, so I'm going to stick a corner on it. There we are. I've stuck... What, can my drawer still open? Oh, don't look in there.
This is too high for her, so I'm not worried about this. Although I can't lie, I've cut myself on this before, because it's not too high for me. Maybe I'll just do it anyway.
Why? The most important element of this whole baby set are these plastic corner protectors. Should we just buy her an eye patch now and we've run out of them?
No, bad solution to the problem. Baby-proofing a house is A, hard, and B, boring.
The whole house is ruined forever. How about we give the baby away and keep the house? How about we send her to boarding school till she's 18, we meet her on her 18th birthday, we shake hands, and then we carry on.
The Haskell family tradition. No thanks. I don't want to pay someone to come and baby-proof a house, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be doing it again. Do you see how I'm carrying multiple things in 2 different hands?
Chloe, my back's absolutely shattered from carrying you in this relationship, so shut up. I'm not overly sure this is correct. Look at that. Oh, that's great.
Stop, it's not a sex puppet.
I didn't think it was a sex puppet.
I know exactly what
I just don't know how it works. I just don't want to. Chloe, I can't do it.
What I really care about is the oven. Move over. It's all your fault. You got a gate that didn't fit, and babe, look at this. I mean, no, honestly, this is like your capability.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make drawers baby safe. The thing didn't work. I twisted the knob loads, and I'm normally quite good at that, and it didn't work. I just don't understand how it does this. I've read the instructions like I can read. I'm not, I've written 7 books.
Had ghostwritten.
I didn't ghostwrite the... I wrote them myself.
No, I wrote my books myself.
I wrote my books myself. Thank you. Rude woman.
Okay, maybe we do need to hire someone to come and do it.
Why?
You think of all the things you hire people to come do, this is probably the most important. Do you know who'll do it and love it?
Who?
Guess.
Your dad.
My dad.
Yeah, but I don't want
Dickie.
gaffer tape on everything.
Dickie will just come, he'll just gaffer tape the corners, he'll gaffer tape the plugs.
I don't want
he'll
gaffer tape.
tape everything closed and...
Gaffer tape's not the answer to everything.
I mean, I think we just solved baby-proofing the house with one piece of equipment that Dickie will have in spades. Gaffer tape. Okay, right, double whammy. We have trip to the zoo with Grandad, so we need nappies and milk, and it's gonna be hot, so we need to factor that in. This is Bodhi's first ever trip to London Zoo, and it's such a tradition for me and my dad to go. We've been going together forever, so I'm really, really excited about this. Okay, Jesus, I'm like a donkey. Ooh. Where is Daddy when we need him? Right, let's go. Always. Oh, no, I'm on holiday. It's my podcast, Bodhi. How self-indulgent.
Hello, you've reached Richard. Can't take your call at the moment, obviously, but I'll call back if you leave a message to the number. Thanks.
Obviously, Bodhi. Obviously, like, just so typically Dad. He uses words that he doesn't need to use. Hi, Dad, it's me. We're running about 5 to 10 minutes late. Sorry, you know, baby and all that jazz. I love you lots. Can't wait to see you. I'm not like being strapped in. I know. Hi! Hi! Bodhi loves Grandad. Hey!
Take my glasses off. It's me.
It's Grandad!
Hello.
Dad's got a way with kids. When we're all at a table together and he starts talking, they sit and look at him and only him.
I'll tell you what, this is a full circle for me. My earliest memory is I was 3 and about to be 4 the next day. I see my mum in the kitchen looking down at me and saying, 4 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
There's no way you remember that.
I do remember that. It's like a video.
That's
It's my
mad.
first memory. And so here we are with her.
So here we are with Boba.
Is that amazing?
Trip to London too. Oh, and she's eating
She's
the map.
looking at the map.
No, she's eating the map.
Can you wave? Can you wave at the gorilla? Wave at the gorilla.
Look, that one looks like Daddy.
Ellie, the
And
gorilla.
it's picking its nose just like Daddy does.
James is definitely a nose picker. Sometimes we'll just be watching something and I'll go to look at him and his nose is like, his finger's like halfway up his nose. He has massive nostrils though, so he can really get some finger up there. No, Dad. You didn't grow up on a farm. How did you not know how to open that?
Because we didn't have locks like that on Kiln Farm. Hello, he's come to say hello.
Make sure it doesn't bite her, is all I would say.
Do you want to touch him?
What do you think?
She's trying to say something.
Dad! Okay. Dad wishes he had that much hair. Do you like waving to all the animals? Sweet girl. Oh, that's her version of hugging you.
It's coming, look.
Oh, wow. They spit, right? So maybe we should just move back a little bit.
You had this thing about the penguins smelling, didn't you?
I do, still.
They don't smell.
They do. They smell like fish and poo. Can you not smell that?
Fair enough, Chloe.
The penguin smell.
There is a bit of a pond.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
It's so right.
No, you're right.
The penguins fucking harm. No one listened to me. No one believed me. They thought I was digging the penguins out. It's vile.
It's like 6 o'clock in the fishmongers.
Yep.
When they're swabbing out.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dad's an amazing sounding board. He gives really good advice and he totally understands the work-life parent balance because he's been there. I'm still working and I'm being a mum and I'm proud of that, but I miss that drive I had before I got pregnant of like, I want to achieve this next, and next I want to do that thing, and then I want to do that thing.
You're just going to have to accept you're not going to get as much done as you want to until she's at nursery.
I don't know what's happened to me. I used to have this massive thing.
You
like,
had a baby.
I know, but I was like, the next thing I have to do for my career is this, and I would do it. I would, every time I would do it. I would write a book, I'd get a new qualification, I'd start another business. Like, I literally ticked everything I wanted to do, and now I'm just like, how can I stop doing everything?
But I don't understand why you're mystified by that. I mean, look, there's the answer. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're tired. It's just so unlike me. I'm in awe of both my parents. They had such busy careers when we were growing up, but somehow they managed to make that work-life balance look so easy. You gave me massively false expectations of what being married.
Apologise.
I know, but it's true. It's mad what the life that you and Mum had. You got up at the same time, you went to the same place at work, you did the same job, which was a fascinating job. You came home together and you had children together and you lived together and you went on holiday together. So in my head growing up, like, this was what a family life was. Like, this was what it was.
It's very unusual.
All moving in one direction unit in the same place at the same time. So it was really hard for me, especially like, I'm sure you remember my 3rd trimester. That's really when James's DJing career started to take off. And I suddenly realised, like, oh, James is in Ibiza, James is in Monaco, James is in Dubai, James is back in Ibiza. And I started to panic a bit. And then she was born, and it's been like that ever since. And I'm so proud of him that he's doing amazing things. But it is like, it's very jarring still. I'm still getting my head around it.
I can imagine.
I am somebody who's very domesticated. I am quite romantic. I would really like to have that kind of dinner at night as a family and weekends together as a family. And when you are married to a DJ, those things aren't options. How was it being married and doing the same thing with the same person every day? It must have been hard on days.
Well, obviously, sometimes you'd have a row, you know.
Yeah.
Of course you would. And you'd get to work not talking.
Yeah.
But the show was the cure.
Yeah.
Because you had, it wasn't like false. You actually did genuinely have to come on and do the double act.
Yeah.
And you would find that within maybe 15, 20 minutes of going on air.
The ice thawed.
Well, you'd just forgotten all about it because you were both focusing on the job, you know. And so it was a very good way of processing a row and getting rid of it, doing the show together.
I love Dickie Madeleys. He is honestly one of my favourite people in the world.
The thing is, what a lot of people didn't realise is that Mum and I met in the workplace.
Yeah.
You know, we had an illicit office affair, and then it turned into something much, much more serious, and we got married.
He gives zero fucks, he has no filter, he's the most fun person to hang out with and talk to.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wow, look. That is one pretty animal. She's waving to the tiger.
Oh, the lunch is waving at the
The
diner.
tiger would eat you if it could. Wow. Okay, let's move to something else. So I go to Ibiza this weekend for a hen weekend. This is the first trip I'm going away without her for more than one night. James has got her on his own for the whole weekend, which terrifies me, because James just, I mean, he's a great dad, but he absolutely does not pay attention. It's giving me some mild anxiety. But the silver lining is that because James DJs every week out in Ibiza, he's gonna bring her to me straight after the girls' trip. I'll pack for her before I leave, and then James will have to leave with her and bring the bag, and then I'm gonna write him a checklist for the nappy bag.
So you don't trust him to pack?
No, because it's about how he thinks. You know, James can't be organised. That's why he has a PA to organise his whole schedule for him. He can't do it because he's got ADHD. So he's genuinely
really
got a good reason. Yeah, okay. He was on Ritalin. He had to come off it when he started playing rugby, because he failed a drug test. And I actually think it's why he's so successful, because he wants to try everything all the time, and he wants to be good at everything. But yeah, he doesn't think in the way that I need him to think to pack for a baby. I think sometimes people think I'm a bit harsh on James because I can be a smidge critical. I'll give him a nappy bag list and then he'll be fine.
Okay.
This is after 9 years of mishap, so this is learned kind of worry and fear. I love that. First ever Bodhi Zoo Day with you, and you were my first person to be here with as well.
I was here 63 years ago, and it never crossed my mind until today that one day I'd be here with my grandchild. Time is kind of circular. I just feel like we've just snapped a bracelet closed, a kind of a circular story of life, you know?
You know that I fly on Friday. My goal is that not only am I going to get my stuff together, but I'm also going to pack Bodhi stuff for when you come and join me.
What, join you on your drunken little girls' trip?
It's a hen do. We're not just like, let's go to Ibiza and get drunk. Before we all had babies, me and my friends were proper party girls. So when we get the rare opportunity to relive our youth now, it can get a little bit messy. The most stressful part of the packing is packing the nappy bag for the trip. You need to make sure she has enough nappies, a change of clothes, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And for a trip to Ibiza, at least 3 like pre-powdered bottles of milk. I will send you a to-do list and you can just check it off, and I'll do her actual bag.
I don't really feel like you are trusting me. I feel like you're talking to me as if...
Travelling with a baby, James, you haven't done it on your own yet. I have.
Yes,
it's full on. Okay, I do like to put a bit of pressure on James, but it's only because he's an athlete. He responds well to pressure, and if I don't put pressure on him, then the whole thing is just going to fall apart at the seams. When you land on the Sunday, I will come from Blue Marlin where I'll be drinking with the girls to meet you at the hotel.
I've seen you having a few drinks. I'm not sure how desperate you will be to rush over to see us.
The second that I know that you guys are in Ibiza, I'm going to want to come to you. Basically, Bodhi.
Yeah.
I'm like a little bit nervous. The thing is, I can do a night without her. I know I can, but I'm just nervous that especially when you add like alcohol into the mix and you know you wake up feeling a bit tender and a bit sensitive, then I'm gonna be like, oh my God, where's my baby? I need a cuddle. You go away all the time, so.
How do I deal with it? Well,
do you miss?
I mean, you make it like
hard?
Yeah, I do find it hard because you make it a little bit difficult. Because I'm like, I go away for a day, and you know she can't even walk, and then you tell me on the phone she's now tap dancing, can speak French, and you come back, I'm like, I can't believe I missed it, and then she's not quite doing it. It's just kind of.
I don't think
you're a bit of a fabricator with that thing, but I won't do that to you, even if she does spontaneously start speaking French, which will be quite impressive.
You have to stop her.
Speaking French?
Your hand.
Yeah, that's what you want me to do. Like.
Wait for me.
Yeah.
James, he's under strict instruction that if Bodhi starts doing anything for the first time, he has to stop her. Like, he has to intercept and stop her because I can't miss any of my babies first. It's my biggest fear.
Bodhi will be absolutely fine, potentially, maybe, under my tutelage, under my guidance, the Academy of James Haskell.
She's going to come back saying really offensive things.
Hopefully really funny and laddie and loud, like with absolute biceps for days.
Give her loads of cuddles. When in doubt, cuddle it out.
The thing is, I am, you know that, I cuddle her and kiss her all the time.
Say it after me.
If in doubt, cuddle it out. Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Come on, let's get to work.
How's it going? Today, James and I are going to go train with our other friend, James.
A man that makes me look small.
I need someone who does what I do, who can correct any form imperfections that I might have developed since being pregnant. It took me till Bodhi was 7 months old to start getting back into the gym like more than once a week. And now I'm training 4 or 5 days a week again, which is great.
Brilliant.
It's true, you can't hate your body into change. You have to really enjoy the journey. Or you're fucked, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna
You've hated me to try to change.
It's never worked.
I can change you. I hate you and you'll change.
This is marriage, hating each other into change.
Yes, go on then. Lovely.
James and I met, 8 years ago now? He saw a video of me weightlifting, slid into my DMs, and he pretended that he wanted me to be the face of the female supplement range.
Smart.
Nice. Who's a strong sausage? I met him, and obviously it was a date.
They gave her a kiss. I'm obviously a bit of a magic kisser, and the rest, they say, is history. And then look what happens. If you go on a date with someone, this is what happens eventually.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should be helping you load the bar. I don't know why I'm not. I'm just like, you'll do it. It's fine.
It's like an insight into life at home. Watching me buzz around.
Are you absolutely kidding?
No.
Our house would fall apart if it was.
Whatever. We'd die under a pile of bin rubbish if it wasn't for me.
We have quite a fiery relationship.
You know, Chloe, there's just a general level of mood there most of the time, really.
You're so annoying. I'm extremely open-minded. James is quite hardline on things.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, keep an eye on my butt not being too low.
Yeah, perfect.
Keep an eye on what? I dare you.
But I like to be home. James wants to be out.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, we are just completely different people. No, don't.
Why?
Because it's annoying.
It's not annoying, it's lovely.
No, it's fun when we first met, but now it's just annoying.
It's not annoying, I'm very amusing and fun. Fun to be around.
I'm not in the honeymoon phase.
Oh.
You're just
Were we ever in the honeymoon phase?
That's
I thought I wasn't in
very
honeymoon. I felt like I just went from hell to more hell.
Food, I'm hungry.
Just change the subject, I like it. Conversation is normally really stimulating.
You're not talking about DJing, you have nothing to say.
Chloe, honestly, one of the most entertaining people you've ever met.
Being good at being entertaining and being a good conversationalist are two very different
You just want to
skills.
talk about feelings and admit that I'm wrong in every single way and that you're the best.
That you're
You asked me the other day if you're a worm, would I still love you? And I said no, and you cried.
I always get so hungry after training. You always feel sick, don't you?
That's the worst pouring of a Diet Coke I've ever seen.
How are you meant to pour it out Coke?
You tilt the glass and pour it so it doesn't bubble over.
Beer or champagne.
That's exactly how you do it.
Why do I care? Look, now it's not
Because you've
frost.
lost a lot with bubbles then. You've over-bubbled it and it's gone and it almost went over the top.
I don't think that's a thing.
There
Do
is
you
a
have
thing.
anything for me to put my
No,
chewing
I
gum
don't.
in?
I'm not your litter box.
We're very well matched, I think, to sit down and eat. Thank you so much. I am so excited.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Conversationally, less well matched. But in terms of our enjoyment of gastronomy, we're perfectly in sync.
The nanny just sent this one over. Potentially the cutest video ever.
Oh,
look
look
how happy she is.
Oh, she's a mess. Drunk again.
Drunk again, toppling over in the ball pit. Do you miss her when you see videos like that?
No. Weirdly, I've never struggled to be away from her for like a few hours. Obviously, we have a fantastic nanny. Considering she's part-time, the bond that they forged and so quickly is amazing, and I know that they love each other, and I know that they're constantly having fun. And when she sends videos like that, if anything, I find it reassuring. I think I'm going to really struggle in Ibiza because I'm going 3 days without seeing her, and I think that is going to be a whole other thing. Okay, so I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, God. Whatever it was, I didn't do it.
So I feel like maybe I've been a bit mean.
Oh, my God, I've been waiting for years to say this.
Shut up. You know how I'm like, I'll pack Bodhi's bag.
Yeah.
And...
Because you're an unreliable cretin.
Hang on, wait, let me speak.
That's right.
All you do is interrupt me. It's so annoying. James literally doesn't let me finish a sentence because halfway through me speaking, James will think of a joke. So it's so much more important that he tells his joke than that I finish my sentence. Right, I'm trying to say something to you that involves me being like, I feel like I've been mean, so let me say it.
Sorry, I'm just so shocked to say it, yeah.
Right. I feel like I have taken it upon myself to decide that your complete lack of ability to be...
Nice, yeah.
Listen!
Right.
To be organised I've basically been like, I'll pack Bodhi's bag because you can't do it. But then when I was telling Dad this at the zoo, Dad was kind of looking at me, as they kind of intimated that maybe I was being a bit tight and that you're perfectly capable of packing a bag.
But I'm glad your dad stood up for me, because your dad knows what's what. He understands the pressure I'm under, because he's under it too, do you know what I mean?
Oh, please.
Me and Dickie got to stick together. We've both got our tin hats in our bunkers like that, going, having a coffee, like handshake, going, what's she said now? What's she doing now? Girl, please leave us alone.
Okay.
The bullets are coming flying, and you've forgotten this, you haven't done this. Where are you, idiot? You never do this, you never do that.
All right, calm down, calm down. Would you like, and this is a big deal for me, would you like to pack Bodhi's bag? Am I basically doing the fatherhood equivalent of emasculating you by saying you can't?
There's two things. Am I capable of doing it? Yes, 100%. Do I care whether I do it or not? No. Is it more important for you? Yes. And is the risk of getting it wrong worth you bollocking me and telling me how disorganised I am on repeat in Ibiza? No.
Okay, fine.
It's a battle and a war that you can win.
This is how our marriage works.
Yeah, it's tit for tat. It's a Cold War.
Literally.
It's a Cold War at all times.
I'll pack the bag.
Yeah, sweet.
But I trust you in a hypothetical world where you pack a bag.
I mean, that'll be the only thing you do trust me in, is packing a bag. I mean, that's one thing on the trust scale. Like, what are you trusted to do? Pack a bag. What are you trusted to do? Anything else? Nothing else.
Go to a DJ gig on my due date.
Oh, God, we're going on about that, are we? Chloe, it was Carl Cox at the Ned on your due date.
Like, even if the baby was coming crowning, I would still turn up and done that DJ gig. We would have called her Carly instead of Bodhi. Yeah, but I'm sorry about that. But honestly, I'm
You're not sorry.
I really want to be honest with you. I'm absolutely not sorry. Like, every fibre of my body is basically not sorry.
She's been awake for 3¼ hours. She doesn't want milk, she doesn't want to sleep, and this is my window. I've got 1 hour until the taxi comes. Haven't packed, haven't had my hair done, haven't had my nails done, haven't had anything done because I have no time. Because I'm quite an anxious person, part of my way of handling that and managing that is to be like hyper-organised. I've gone through the whole house, like every cupboard, every drawer. I made notes of everything I can't pack that James has to pack, and I've done it 3 times. So now I actually have to do it properly and like in some kind of linear order, because I'm insane. Evidently, I'm insane. I've got to pack my bag and Bodhi's bag for when her and James come and join me in Ibiza. But James is working today, and somebody, naming no names, will not go to sleep. Right, I've got socks, sandals and trainers, shorts, dresses, gym kit, underwear, bikinis, bras. Don't go in there. No. No. Come in. Look, circular things and balls for you to play with. There you go. Mama needs to pack. I tried this on last night. This used to fit me pre-Bodhi, but it doesn't anymore. I wanted to wear this because this does fit me, but then I realised that I can't wear white. No. Oh, this is my fault because I keep forgetting to close it. Come on, come here. No, I'm Mama. Dad is not here. Dad is not here. And yet he's the name that you say. Oh, the fun and games of trying to pack with a crawling Bodhi. You're gonna remember me. You remember that I made you in my belly. You're my #1. I love you. Do you know this? My friend wants to go into Ibiza with me. I said to her, like, oh, you know, I'm not nervous about leaving Bodhi for the first day. It's the next 2 days that I'm nervous about. And she was like, just remember that if you died, Bodhi would never remember you. I was like, that does not help me on any level. That was not a helpful thing, was it? You wouldn't remember me, though. It's so sad. It's so sad. Daddy would get a new DJ wife. Oh my God, I'd die in your memory forever. Okay, let's not think about that. What an awful thing to put in my head before I go away. Bodhi is finally tired enough to be put to bed. Nanny Tash has arrived, and I, at last, get the chance to finish packing all my bits for Ibiza. Oh, I feel like a teenage girl going on summer camp. I'm so excited to get to the airport without a baby, without a pram, without a nappy bag. No work, no James. As much as I love James, he's also a highly annoying individual. It's just me on my own. I love you.
Bodhi, but it is my best friend's hen do. Ibiza, here we come. Next time. Happy Father's Day! Dada. You're paying homage to your father.
Pretty lady.
Oh, that's great. Oh, over the shoulder.
She can marry Prince Louis.
That is a great retirement plan.
Taking Bodhi for a swim lesson.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Right, fuck off then. Oh, love bug.
Oh, it's so emotional.